So today we're working on the old 97 Tiger Shark Polaris Arctic Cat 770 twin cylinder 2-stroke. Had it for 25 years. Took it out, well, before we get to recent events, we've had this thing for, like I said, about 25 years. Always had problems with it. Hi, sweetheart. So, we parked it about 3 years ago, tried to take it to the lake. It wouldn't start. I wasn't the one trying to start it. Someone else tried. Every time we try to take it out, it has a problem, so we end up ditching it and leaving it on the trailer and not taking it out. Does that sound about right?
Every time.
Every time. So this last weekend, we invested a new battery. We got a tag on it. Put a couple $100 into that. Still had a full tank of gas from 3 years ago, the last time it was actually fired. So, we're just going to use it. Get to the boat ramp. Fires up. Awesome. Get to put it in the water. What do you do before you put a boat in the water? You put a plug in it so it does not take on water. Well, it just so happens that I had totally forgot that 3 years ago the plug was broke. So as soon as we go to put the plug in it, it starts taking on water. It would not seal, obviously. So it now has a new plug. Just so happens to be a guy local who has a indoor personal watercraft salvage yard where I was able to get this little beauty. Didn't have a gasket. It actually came with a foam gasket from El Factorio. Come on, phone. Clean up. There we go. Well, that's trash. So, I just silicone the crap out of it. But that was not everyone's concern when we started to get to enjoy the company of this fine automobile. Right? Everyone wanted to know, have you put a new stabilizer wing on it? Well, this one has always been there, but the other side got ripped off a long time ago. And a buddy of mine, Mr. Alton of Travis, fiberglassed over the side where the holes were because it literally had ripped the hardware out of the side of the unit, making it unusable. One of the many times that this has had problems. Oh, he also welded the bottom of the bear with me here. This is the exhaust. That was a crack where it seemingly didn't get winterized properly. And as you can see, it's still there. So we're going to have to put some pucky on that. That crack has expanded the entire way. So that's cool. That's one reason it might take on a little bit of water. Oh, why do I have the exhaust off, and how is it that I got it off to realize that that crack was bigger than it was before? Well, I had to put a stabilizer fin on it. Well, how do you get to the bottom of the inside of this thing in order to put some type of hardware on the inside when it was previously ripped out? Well, you got to take the exhaust off, right? And loosen the motor. And undo the drive shaft. And pull the styrofoam out from under there, which is under here. So there's a styrofoam that runs all the way down that. I'm assuming for A, buoyancy. B, shock absorbing. When you land after hitting a wave, it's going to absorb a lot of the shock that would otherwise go into your foot. So, exhaust off, motor loose, all that. And here we have our new and improved. I really wish my phone would focus. Thank you. Oh, hey, there's my wrench. So, now we have some type of support on the inside. Again, siliconed like crazy. New hardware. We now have a stabilizer wing. You're all welcome. You're all welcome. This is what I do for the fun of the family. So, now that the motor's all nice and loose, I get to put it back on. I first got to get the styrofoam in there. I actually had to loosen the motor in order to get the styrofoam out, so I had to cut the styrofoam. So this is supposed to be one piece. Ooh, very good. Like that, right? I had to get in there with a putty knife and cut it all the way back while it was under here, and then wrench one side out once I got the motor loose, and then scoot the other one back and wrench it out. So that's going to be fun getting it back in there, but at least I can reuse the same styrofoam. I thought about using expansion foam out of a can, but it's just not going to have the same effect. So that's good. And now I've got to put the rest of all the engine components back together, so maybe we can use it sometime soon. But first, I've got a crack to address, which really sucks. That was supposed to be fixed. Alright. Maybe I can get a hold of the guy at the salvage and see what he'll price me one for. That's unfortunate. Man. Whole manifold needs to be replaced. We'll see what he would charge. Alright. Let's get it together. For now, I'll put some putty on it. We'll be able to use it. I can always tear it back apart. It's on the work. Right? You're welcome.